Hello, America. So it is February, aka the proposed month in which Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. But yet a lot of people today don't seem to understand what slavery truly was. See, by the Confederate system, slavery was a criminal system. If somebody committed a crime, they would give a bill or a bounty, and they would have to work off said bill or bounty. Right? And those who kept, precise bookings of what that person did and what they did, how much yield of crops they did, whatever work they did, how many horseshoes they could smith, or et cetera, et cetera. Those in 13 colonies, if you worked off your sentence, you was a free person. Very simple. But the Confederates, no, they had a different idea. You see, once you was in the slavery system, they constantly kept moving the goalpost, because then they will also issue a tax. So let's say you hit somebody in a bar, you punch somebody, you knock a beer bottle over their head, and you get a $50 bounty, right? You will have to work $50 worth of work to be free. But you only get paid $1 a day. So after 50 days, you should be free. Until they start charging taxes. And the taxes was, 20 cents on a dollar. So that means you made 80 cents a day, which pushed it even further. Then, unfortunately, the Confederates said, well, they don't really like to round up, so they decided to round down to 50 cents because 80 cents is such a crude number. It's much easier to use 50 cents. By this very notion, they began giving people these odd little bounties upon themselves, like $200.72. And they will constantly keep charging taxes, and those taxes prevented people who were skilled professionals to actually be free. Because that's what the Confederates want. They wanted to make all the skilled professionals obedient to their rule. But the real crisis of slavery was not really the skilled professionals or anything about that. The real crisis was, the children. Because by the Confederate system, they put the debts of their parents upon the children. And because these were Federal Reserve notes, if the debt was $200, the child will believe he has $200 worth of value he had to give in order to be free. But the child can't exactly work. So they will compile interest because they couldn't pay taxes. And it's this system where the Confederates, the feds, the judicial feds, all the confed you can't talk about, they're the ones who profited the most off the system.